Hello everyone. Today I just want to give you a brief rundown of a conclusion paragraph. If you remember from our introduction paragraph, we talked about how an introduction is going to move from broad to narrow. Well, your conclusion's doing the opposite of that. So I made a really rough looking hourglass over here that I just kind of want you to see the idea. So with our introduction, we started broad, we narrowed into our thesis. Then we have this long part, that's our body paragraphs. Well, then in conclusion, we are still narrowed in, we're still focused, but we need to take it to a broader idea to end it, because we don't want to just end like this, because then it kind of feels like unresolved, like what do we do next? So this is kind of the view and the flow of an essay outline. In your conclusion, you're going to have three parts. First, restate your thesis. Do not copy paste it, say it again. Okay, so paraphrase yourself. Then you're going to provide a brief summary of points and content. So when I say brief, I'm thinking, depending on the length of your essay, 3-4 sentences, maybe longer if you're writing a really long essay, but hitting the high points, because the goal here is, yes, someone's hopefully read the whole essay, but say they skip ahead to the conclusion. You want them to get the full picture. So what's your main argument? What was your main pieces of support or reasoning? So that way it's fresh in their mind, and if they have skipped or they missed something, this is your last shot to get them to understand you and agree with you. And then the last part of the conclusion should be a call to action. There are 3 ways you can do this. Your textbook, they say, I say, gives you 2, but the 3 you can think about is like, who cares? So what? Like, what do we do next? What do you need from me based on this? And then why does it matter? That why does it matter gets kind of automatically thrown in with these 2, but it still is there. So we want to make sure that we're addressing at least one of those, if not multiple. So that way when we end our paper, if we've been arguing something, like we have a next step, people know what to do, why this matters, what's the importance. So again, giving that context to help people understand the purpose behind it, because if there is no context, there is no purpose, then why does this matter? Why did I read this? So if you're writing an essay analyzing an advertisement for the marketing department to say, yes, this is effective or not, so who cares is already a given. You already know you're addressing the marketing department. But so what? Like, what next? Do we need to change something? Do we need to run it as is? Could we make it better? Why does this matter? Like, why do we care that this isn't working or not? So anytime you're making an argumentative essay, you're making a claim that you want people to care about, we need to remember to have these parts. And even if you're doing, let's say, a literary analysis, the so what, why does it matter, who cares, still matters. So that's the basic breakdown of a conclusion paragraph. I think they're a lot simpler because, like, you've already done the heavy work. You're just kind of restating and summarizing and then moving forward. Let me know if you have any questions.